We're starting. We're starting here today at the entrance of Josephine City, and we have this historic highway marker. The historic highway marker program was started in 1927, and it was started with several markers between Richmond and Mount Vernon to mark historically significant sites along Route 1. The program grew in Virginia, and in the 1940s and 50s, it was taken over by the Virginia Department of Highways and then the Virginia State Library. And in 1966, the Virginia Department of Historic Resources took over the program. And to have a historic highway marker erected, you need to be a significant place. It's not just every historic place that gets a marker. There's a very lengthy application process. Several groups look over the text that's in there. And in 1999, the first sign was erected here about Josephine City. Again, it keys to people that this is an important place. Since that time, history and our knowledge of history is constantly evolving. And from that time, 1999 to today, we have learned more about the history of Josephine City and the development. And so we were able to get a new highway marker to replace the 1999 one, this one being more historically accurate. And as you all can read it, it sums up in 100 words or less, because the plaques can't be too big, the history and the significance of the community. And I'm sorry that no one here is here today from the Virginia Department of Historic Resources. They weren't able to come, but they did want to say, thank you to the support in the community and how thrilled they are. They funded this sign again, and it was a project, a partnership with the Josephine Community Museum, the Josephine Improvement Association, the Clark County Board of Supervisors, and the Historic Preservation Commission that made all this happen. So I think this partnership and this sign being here right at the beginning of Josephine, and one of the pastors talked today about it's the first thing you see, and it's also the last thing you see when you leave too. And so we're very happy to have the new highway marker. Thank you.